Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be talking with you on how to start your own record label. First, a few things you want to know about starting your own record label is the cost, business structure, business partnership, your name, logo, simple things like that. And we're going to get into that. First, how much does it cost to start a record label? Um, Basically, starting any record label, either it's a small scale, big scale, standard record label companies, they start off around the 20,000 to 50,000, and that's just to get like the fundamentals, like the very basics of the recording skills going. And then after that, you have your business structure. Business structure is like plays in taxes, it ability for you to raise money, paperwork you need to file, personal liability, stuff like that. When you're choosing your business structure, you want to go very carefully with what you do. I learned that there are multiple ways. I'm not going to get that deep into detail because it was a lot of ways. But before registering your business, you want to have your licenses, your permits, and your tax ID numbers down packed, and you want to have them ready to go. Um, your business partnership, you want to choose that very carefully. And I learned that there are two types of partnerships that you should know about. The first one is limited partnership. Limited partnership, where's my camera? Because I feel like I'm looking at the camera, but I'm not really sure. Limited one general partnership has unlimited liability, while another partner has limited liability. With limited liability, that also tends to give you limited control over the company, which is documented in the partnership agreement. And then limited liability partnerships, they're similar to the limited ones, but with the limited liability, you give ownership to every owner, and then with an LLP, each partner gets protection from debts from that partnership. Now we're gonna move on to your name because your name is very important. It's like your logo. It's very important for you to have, and it sets you aside from other businesses and everything like that. So your business name is important because, like I said, people need to be able to identify your business and identify you to know who you are. Four different ways you can register your business name and protect it. Your entity name. What that does, it gives you protection on a state level. Trademark gives you protection on a federal level, and then DBA, I learned from my aunt. It doesn't really give you legal protection, but it's legally required, and it's something that they're gonna ask you for. Say anything were to happen. Then your domain name. That's for your website. That is a must need. If you want to have your website up and running, you're gonna need a domain name to protect it, and that basically makes it harder for people to come and take your house, as I was explained. Um, And then distribution. When it comes to distribution, it is hard to find distribution because not a lot of distributors are gonna work with someone that doesn't have their music ready. So there are two different types of distribution: digital and physical. Some physical distributors, they'll work with anyone, but your ideal situation is to land a distribution deal with the company. Okay, there I am right there. And then distributors sometimes often do MMD deals, meaning they'll pay for all your manufacturing up front and then they'll recoup from it from all the sales. Next is promotion. Promotion is a critical thing to releasing your sales, to releasing your music and making sales. There are different ways you can go about it, like radio, as in an actual radio station, online radio like iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, things like that. And then clubs. A lot of people go to clubs. Not a lot of people go to clubs. Like me, I'm not the club type. But for some people, they find the next big thing in clubs. Then your logo. Where your logo comes into play is, well, it's important to have a logo, but because it keeps it separates you from everybody else. And then having a logo sets you aside from other record labels. So ways to protect your logo is just by going to court and signing some paperwork saying that this is you, you made this on your own, and then boom, you're done. Nobody can touch you. Your website. Let's talk about that, because that was something that I liked. The website, the way to protect your website, like I said earlier, your domain name. Your domain name protects your website so nobody can copy it and say that it's theirs. And it makes it very harder for them to take it from you if you have your domain name. So that's the best way to protect your website with the domain. Extra tips. I've been told that it's going to be hard. It's going to be a rocky path making your own record label. So it takes a lot of determination and dedication to get it done and make sure that it becomes successful. You don't want to bluff or overshoot things to your artist. That's something that a record label owner shouldn't do, because you may not have the right connections to get your artist where they want to be. So you always want to be upfront and honest with your artist and let them know, hey, this is what we have, this is what we can take you with it, but this is where we're trying to go. With hard work and dedication, we can make it there. So you want to be honest with your artist. Problems are gonna come up in the future. They might come up in the beginning, but like I said, it all takes hard work and dedication to make it on through that. And if you have the hard work and the dedication, determination to make it through, you're gonna make it through. Me myself, I'm working on my own record label, Nami Dynasty. So some of these things that I brought up in my presentation, I've gotten them from direct CEOs of record labels, business owners. So these are things that came from professional mouths, direct owners. And yeah, that's my presentation, guys. Thank you.